sleeping, because like I said, they have sleeping problems during Alzheimer's because of that brainstem deteriorating. So if they give you like sleep medicine, it might help you for a while to get to sleep at a normal time, wake up at a normal time. They can give you antidepressants or like antipsychotics to make your mood swings kind of settle down for a while. But like I said, they can't change anything in your brain. Your question?
Yeah, do like different people deteriorate at like different rates?
Yeah, they do. Like I said, the average is about 8 years, but they'll deteriorate at a different. It just kind of depends how their brain's working and how everything is going. There's no real like reason for it. It just kind of happens. And then behavioral intervention. So that's kind of when because the drugs can't really do anything but keep that memory kind of stable for a while. So they think, well, if the drugs aren't going to help anything but that, we might do that through like psychological aspects as well. So they have like behavioral interventions where they will take somebody and they'll keep exposing them to the same thing, like a memory, or they'll make them keep like telling back stories from their past because they think if they keep using that part of the brain and they keep like going through with that, that can help keep it there for a while. If they have to remember something, if they're made to remember something at a constant rate all the time, then maybe they'll remember it for longer. So it's just kind of trained to keep them sane, well not sane, but on their toes for a while. Keep them functioning. They also have been trying music therapy and those sort of things, just things to keep them in reality basically, all the time, constantly, but it really has to be really consistent. And then there's treatment homes. And so the rest of this we'll just be talking about caregiving and treatment homes and how good it really is. Because it's good because there's trained people, and these trained people will help these Alzheimer's patients, and they'll keep them safe. But the thing is, so late on, like especially later, shouldn't like if they have a family, should they be living with their family and be exposed to these things that they may remember, be close to remember, and should their family like feel an obligation to take care of them, or should they just be sent away, kind of, to a nursing home where nothing is familiar? So when everything already is kind of like falling apart, like around them, like that would kind of a lot of people just completely destroys everything. So I kind of want you guys like talk through it and give your opinion on it. Like I want to have a sort of a debate thing, but not like arguing with each other. I just kind of want to know what everybody thinks about it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah?
Well, why would you have them stay with the family if I mean, again, does it hurt more people when they stay at home? Because like, when they have Alzheimer's and other people who care about them are watching their loved one deteriorate like that, does it hurt more the family members to watch them do that?
Well, what do you think?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent. I've never really experienced it, so I don't.
Fish?
The fish. Use it. We can use the fish.
Oh, I can use the fish. Okay.
Fish. Salmon.
Here, we can
Do the same.
do the fish. Here's where when you talk, you can get a sticker. So.
Got it.
Sticker?
And
Or
you can put it right here.
right here?
Yeah.
The pink monkey?
Yeah. Well, I've never really experienced Alzheimer's, so I can't exactly give what I would think, cause like, and I don't really have any like super old grandparents, so I'm kind of dead. But so I don't really have like the experience. I've never really been attached to like an elderly person, so I don't know how it would feel as much. That was crazy.
Alright, so I can see where you're coming from, how it'd be like pretty terrible to watch a grandparent kind of like fall apart like that. Like my grandma had Alzheimer's and I could see her every once in a while and I could kind of see it happening. I was pretty young, but at the same time you kind of want to be there for them while all that's happening. So you can see why you want to care for them when everything's falling apart, but I can also see how it can be like really disturbing to you. So you can like want to put them in a place where you know that they can get the care that they need.
think that it would make sense to send them to a care home because their professionals actually know what exactly they're doing, while the family members might actually really care for the person, but they might not know exactly what's best for them in each situation.
Okay. I think that if the family isn't able to watch the Alzheimer's person all the time, it's probably safer for the person with Alzheimer's to be in a care home, because they might like wander off and get lost, or they might fall and hurt themselves or do something. Because my grandma, she had dementia. I don't know if she had Alzheimer's, but she like had a hard time getting around the house and she fell and hurt herself. So she went home when it happened. You know? Olivia.
Okay. I think that if it's true that the medicine that they have for Alzheimer's doesn't, well, it doesn't stop Alzheimer's, but that if they recommend to not use it, and they say that you could possibly like help with Alzheimer's if you're surrounded by like memories or stuff like that, you would probably want to be around like your family members and people who you've spent your life with, just in a way for kind of curing it. Sure. Anybody else? Sorry.
Bounce off Matt, hit Andrea.
What?
Bounce, you were gonna raise your hand.
Oh, well, I kind of have a question. I don't know if you can. Well, doesn't it happen where, like, sometimes they, like, regain lucidity for, like, a little bit? Or, like, I don't know, you always see that. I don't know if, like, that actually happens.
Well, like that's the thing with the behavioral like interventions and stuff. Like that's what they're hoping will happen. Like if they keep like, this is kind of lame, but you've seen the movie The Notebook.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he tells her that story every single day, and that's kind of like a behavioral intervention. Like he'll tell her every single day. He tells her the same story about how they met, and then at the end of the day, for like 10 minutes, she'll remember it.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Does he have Alzheimer's in that movie?
She does.
She does.
The girl, like you know how there's old
I thought
people.
they're like 20.
And then they dance.
No. The whole movie is like narrated through like an old man telling it to this old lady. He's like, I'm going to tell you a love story. And at the very end of the movie, they realize she's like, that's us. And then they dance, and then she remembers him. And like for like those like 5 minutes, but they're dancing, she like remembers everything. And then she like go back, she doesn't remember who he is. But like do those 5 minutes matter? Like that's a big question.
So you're saying, like, all those the stories and the memories help her
Like
get that back.
because she gets it every day.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, well, I don't know how accurate that movie is, but I mean, it's a good example, like, of what they're trying to do. So that's what they're trying to do. I don't know if it actually works that well. It's been said to work, especially earlier on. But if they tell them the same thing over and over, and they have to try to remember it over and over, then they'll keep it for longer because they keep having to use that, like, part of the brain. Anything else?
I'll take it, Fishy. Well, I'm gonna go with like, I think what Derek said. If it's safer for them to, or Derek said, if it's safer for them to be in a home, and if your family doesn't have the time to take care of them, I mean, because that's a huge piece of anybody's life, taking care of somebody, then I'd say like not throw them, but put them in a home. But if you have time in your family's life and you know that you can trust the person as hard as it can be to trust somebody with Alzheimer's, then I'd say like, yeah, try and take care of them if you can. And it's not a matter of how much